tried to imagine a typical American neighborhood, you'd probably think of one just like this. Towering shade trees, perfectly manicured lawns, inviting front porches, sidewalks that link neighbor to neighbor. A neighborhood filled with homes that look, well, comfortable. But when it comes to home comfort, looks can be deceiving. Take this house, for example. From the outside, it certainly looks comfortable. But is it? Is it actually comfortable inside? Comfort's hard to define, isn't it? You can't really see it or touch it, but you know it when you feel it. Unfortunately, our homes aren't always as comfortable as they could be or should be. And many times, we learn to live with uncomfortable conditions simply because we didn't know that there was a way to remedy them. But there is. Home comfort is something that we specialize in at American Standard. In fact, we've been making American homes comfortable for more than 100 years. That's why we've developed our high-efficiency heating and air conditioning systems, to offer you a level of comfort that you probably didn't even know was possible. Today, I'm going to help you evaluate your home's comfort, because the smarter you are about your present comfort challenges, the more confident you'll be in choosing the right solution for cooling and heating your home. Let's get started. First, the living room. It's beautiful, isn't it? Perfectly coordinated sofa, chairs, rugs, drapes, but there's more here than meets the eye. Dust. It settles on every surface, working its way into your furnishings despite your best efforts to keep it at bay. But dust isn't the only intruder in this room. Pet hair. A few stray strands from Fluffy and Fido. If anyone in this home suffers from allergies, the pollen coming in through the doors and windows, mingling with the dust and animal dander and hair, is probably enough to make them miserable. Indoor air quality is important for every homeowner, particularly in this room. And once again, looks can be deceiving. Now, this kitchen is very well appointed, with wonderful appliances, an excellent layout, and good lighting. But I can still smell last night's dinner. Lingering cooking odors can be a problem in many homes, and you really shouldn't have to smell Sunday night's dinner all week long. Now, the problem here is inadequate airflow. Now, with these western-facing windows, it must get fairly warm here in the afternoon and early evening. I'm sure that makes cooking dinner unpleasant during the summer. In a lot of homes, this is the room that's hardest to keep comfortable. Many times a sunroom has been added to an existing house without enough consideration given to the heating and cooling loads. Solar gain through the glass of a sunroom can add as much stress on your system as a room a whole lot larger. And if this room isn't comfortable, it means your family's not going to enjoy it as much as they could. You shouldn't have to compromise your lifestyle or the way you live in your home because one or two rooms are unbearable. Ah, the bathroom. Whew, feels like a rainforest in here. And even though the last shower was hours ago, it's still muggy and damp and humid. Now, over time, this kind of moisture can damage wallpaper, carpet, and furnishings. Now, proper ventilation and airflow are key concerns for any bathroom, but humidity can also be a problem in other areas as well. In general, the more humid the air, the warmer you feel, and that's why humidity can make the warm summer months unbearable. On really hot days, it's actually the moisture in the air that's making you the most uncomfortable, not the temperature. And that's why a good comfort system has to do more than just control temperature. It also has to be able to remove an enormous amount of moisture and humidity during cooling, or you'll never be as comfortable as you should be. Now, this bedroom is at the end of the house, and let me tell you, it is hot and humid. Now, because of the floor plan, this room is farthest from our furnace and air conditioner. In summer, cool air has to travel a long way to get here, which means this room never gets as cool as the rest of the house. In winter, we have just the opposite problem. Hot and humid in summer, cold in winter. In many homes, there's at least 1 or 2 rooms that fit that description. The next step in our home comfort evaluation is to take a look at the equipment. Let's head up to the attic and check out the furnace. Now, I can tell from here, it's not only older, it isn't aging well either. Now, this is a horizontal furnace. Your home may have a vertical upflow or a vertical downflow, depending on where you live and how your system was designed. This is also a single stage unit, which means it always comes on at full capacity, and it's probably prone to short cycling. A single stage furnace can't vary the amount of heat that it puts out, so it's either on or it's off. And this can lead to uncomfortable temperature swings, sometimes up to 8 degrees in many homes. And I'm willing to bet that this old guy is noisy too. Now, as you can see, it's hard to get to the filter to change it, so I doubt that it happens very often. And I see signs of buildup on the evaporator coil, the other half of our air conditioning system. These things don't help indoor air quality a bit. Now, another problem with older equipment, of course, is that it has to be repaired more frequently. And when warranties expire, those repair bills can get expensive. Now, next stop, the backyard. Well, the air conditioner's in even worse shape than the furnace. On a warm summer night, I bet this probably keeps the whole neighborhood awake. And in such a beautiful backyard, what an eyesore. And it's not particularly safe, with its exposed coil and rusted edges. Like the furnace, it hasn't aged well. But what's really ugly about this air conditioner is its inefficiency. Most air conditioners lose their efficiency and capacity over time. That's why this one is running constantly, struggling and failing to keep this house comfortable. So how do you make your home as comfortable and efficient as possible? Well, you've got some choices to make. Now, there are other heating and air conditioning manufacturers, and then there's American Standard. At American Standard, we do things differently. And it all begins and ends with testing. Now, depending on the unit, we'll perform up to 96 different tests during production. Now, 8 of these are leak tests. That's a key factor in ensuring the performance of an air conditioner over the long haul. If an air conditioner can't hold a charge or pass our end-of-line run test, it never becomes an American Standard. If a furnace doesn't pass our multiple quality checks, it doesn't leave the factory. We also put our comfort systems through the grueling torture of our System Extreme Environmental Test Lab. By using high-stress, accelerated conditions, we're able to simulate 5 years of wear and tear in a 16-week period. Imagine going from the Sahara Desert in August to Minneapolis in January, and you kind of get the picture. With temperatures soaring to 135 degrees and then plummeting to 0, plus countless startups and shutdowns, only the strong survive. It can be brutal in here, but you wouldn't want it any other way. And neither would we. We build our home comfort systems to last, to give you the most value for your money, from installation to utility bill. A system composed of American Standard designed and engineered products, matched in efficiency rating and size, will give you maximum performance, efficiency, and comfort. It all comes down to this. With high SEER ratings, variable speed technology, enhanced airflow and air quality, and lower utility bills, an American Standard high-efficiency home comfort system is one of the best investments you can make for your home. And one that can give you the greatest peace of mind. American Standard was recently rated the most trouble-free HVAC brand among 14 leading manufacturers by readers of a national product testing publication. Well, that's it. Now this home not only looks comfortable, it is comfortable. Because nothing makes a house feel more like a home than an American Standard comfort system. Thank you for considering American Standard.